So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Shifted it to the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Through Stitch. Burgess. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he latch on to this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Oh, that was vital. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Fiddles it through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Suter. Burgess. Just eases him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Short changes him with that pass. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely bit of skill. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Burgess. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the shot! Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps.
That's a terrific header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for the run. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is expertly dealt with. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
He has found the way through. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well spotted. No, it's not getting there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Interesting ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Krustic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Substitution
So
in
all square,
progress.
we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Oh, played right into his path. Burgess. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chip through. Lecky providing an outlet on that flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello attendees,
And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Information bulletin from the regional police
So
department.
many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Quick look, then plays it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Burgess. And it's gone back to the keeper. Suter. First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That has been cut short. And here's the chance to counter. Driving forward. Nicely aimed pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Amat. Just eases him off the ball. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Krustic. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right! And Australia are in front.
Australia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Australia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a sweet ball, that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And back to the keeper they go. Amat. And we hit half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he's got the beating of his man. Krustic.
The
Good
attendance for this
defending there,
match
they've
was
slammed the door in the faces of the
72,306.
opposition. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Suta. Played with finesse. Always played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So what can they make of this? Burgess. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Burgess. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Suta. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures.
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be